This government will have to account for all the borrowing that has taken place in the last couple of years and what is to come. And there's no scaremongering about it. The $42 million, Mr. Speaker, is necessary for government functioning. We understand that. But in a global context, the amount of borrowing that is taking place in St. Lucia is reason for us to be scared. This government, according to the estimates, last year borrowed about $250 million. During the budget presentation, the Prime Minister announced, Minister of Finance announced, that $150 million US would be borrowed from the Taiwanese government. $100 million for the airport redevelopment, $25 million for roads, and $25 million for schools, if my recollection is right. $150 million US. Mr. Speaker, in the context of borrowing, we have said that we had an arrangement with the World Bank, the IFC, where St. Lucia would not have to borrow any monies, and there was no need for us to borrow $100 million US for the airport redevelopment.
You were giving it away, man. Bad business.
Listen to this. We were borrowing one according to the budget statement. We found out a few weeks, 2 or 3 weeks ago, that the government is also trying to get a loan from local banks again for $75 million US for the airport again. Now, what is the true cost of redeveloping the airport? Is it 100 million? Or is it 175 million US dollars? Tell us. And I heard, and I read actually, on the same reprint program, the member for Cash's office announced that on top of the 150 million US, the Prime Minister is such a skillful negotiator, he got the Taiwanese to give us a loan of an extra 50 million US.
Concessionary.
Listen to this. So the loan from Taiwan now is not 150 million US, it's 200 million US. That's over $500 million EC dollars. That's not yet accounted for in our debt portfolio. And if the extra 75 million US dollars that is being looked for locally, that will be 275 million US dollars. Almost 750 million EC. $750 million will be borrowed this year. That's not accounted for in the estimates. Think about it. Think about it. This is not scaremongering. This is more than scaremongering, Mr. Speaker. It's the wildest imagination. It's my imagination. Well, either the member from Cash's office lied on Rick Wayne's program, or the member from Miku South, Minister of Finance, lied. No, but let's do the maths again, Mr. Speaker. Let's do the maths again. The Prime Minister announced in his budget statement, we will borrow 150 million US from the Taiwanese government.
Mr. Speaker, on a point of order, the member is imparting or imputing improper motive. And I would like him to withdraw the statement.
Which one? The statement?
About me lying on Rick Wayne's program.
Make the program a document in the house. Yes, and the tape.
Honorable member for
He said the man was lying on record.
Castries South.
Mr. Speaker, you know that's not what I said.
But we heard you.
Mr. Speaker,
That's not what he said.
the member for Groseley.
Honorable members, please allow the member for Castries South to speak.
Make history. Let's listen to the tape.
Go ahead, Honorable member Castries South.
Mr. Speaker,
Member for Castries South.
yeah. So, Mr. Speaker, can I continue my presentation?
Yes,
All right.
just taking into account what the member for Castries South is has said.
Mr. Speaker, I mean, I can take the banter, but on a serious note, I said that it's 200 million US, which is 745 million. The member for Grocery said to me, as if that's not true, whatnot. I said, if it's not true, then the member for Cash Service lied on the program, because he's the one who said it. I didn't say that he was lying on the program.
Exactly. That's different.
That was a banter. We were
I'm not on the floor.
So, Mr. Speaker, so let's do the maths again, Mr. Speaker. Let's do the maths again. The Prime Minister, in his budget statement, announced that we were going to get a loan of 150 million US from the Taiwanese. And we can calculate 150 million US by 2.7.
Mr. Speaker, my point of order still stands. The member was imputing improper motive to me, saying, coming and quote a program and saying that if that is what happened, I lied to the people. I am saying, Mr. Speaker, I know what I said on the program. I'm asking the member to withdraw what he said because I did not lie to anybody. So the member is imputing improper motive.
If that's what you
Honorable members, please allow me to hear the objection being raised by the member for Castries South, please. Are you?
Mr. Speaker, the member said in his statement that if that is the case, I lied to the people on Rick Wynn's program. I am saying in this honorable house, Mr. Speaker, that is unparliamentary language to use towards another member in direct reference. And so I am asking the member to withdraw the statement.
So that's not the same thing as imputing improper motive.
But that is
Parliamentary language is not the same thing.
it is the same,
Fair.
it is both of them.
Honorable
It is both
members,
of them.
honorable members, let's not go down that road. Honorable member for Castries South. Your use of words. Honorable member for Ancillary Canaries. You are not to speak for me, sir. Honorable member for Castries South. The member is indicating that the use of your words to the point indicating if he did not say that he's a liar is unparliamentary. To call a member a liar is indeed unparliamentary. I'm not saying you did, but I'm saying, watch your words. You may continue, sir.
Good ruling.
Mr.
That's
Speaker,
a fair ruling.
you notice I kept quiet? Because the last time the member from Castries and I had an exchange, he ended up being thrown out of the chamber. And I certainly want him present here today, so I'm going to keep quiet. I'm not going to say anything, lest I be accused of riling him up.
But read what you said on Rick Wynn, show the exact words.
You want me to read it for you, honorable member from Castries office?
You cannot address the other.
Let me
Mr.
remind
Speaker,
you also
can I read
that
it for
the
the honorable member?
resolution we have is not Rick Wynn show. So,
Okay,
honorable
so,
member,
Mr.
let's
Speaker,
debate the
yeah.
motion before the
So-
House.
Mr.
Wait,
Speaker,
Mr.
I'm
Speaker.
still on my point of order, Mr.
Yes.
Speaker.
It's on a point of order,
So-
member for Castries South.
Oh, now you're on the point of order. I want to understand, Mr. Speaker, that the member for Castries South said in his statement that if that is the case, I don't know what case he's talking about, because he was the only one on the floor speaking. He was the only one, and he said, if that is the case, so he was beating his drums and he was dancing, that I lied to the people. Whatever I said on the program was said publicly. I don't know that the subject of the program is a subject of discussion in the House. And I want the member to withdraw the statement that he made concerning me
Very
in
well, honorable
relation
member
to
of
that.
for Castries South. Honorable member for Castries South. Let me clarify something. You had a side chat with member for Grosley, and as a result of that, you used the words that the member is saying that you should not have used. Okay? So just withdraw that statement off.
No,
No,
Mr.
no.
Speaker.
Because the record is showing.
Can we-
No.
Go ahead.
The record is just showing that you said if what he said on Rick Wayne should, then he's a liar. Without honorable member for Ancillary. because of the side chat, now I'm not putting in record the side chat you and member for Grosley had. I'm not getting involved in that. All I'm saying is that the record will show that that part of the conversation was in fact said. I'm not saying you call him a liar. I'm not saying that, sir. That small portion of it was used. The word liar was used. So I'm asking you, yes, it was used. Yes, it was used. So I'm just asking you, sir, that I'm not saying you call him a liar. I'm just saying the word was used. And it gives the impression that you did. But I'm not saying that you did. But go ahead, sir. I would like you to just ask that small portion of it.
Mr. Speaker,
And let's move on.
Mr. Speaker, you're a fair-minded person. And I can tell you I did not use the word liar. And you're saying that I did.
Yes.
I may want to push you, Mr. Speaker, to adjourn this House, if you would so desire, for us to check the records. Mr. Speaker, because I know I did not use the word
you'll take
liar.
it back.
But Mr. Speaker, the last time, the member from Scotch's office showed how obstinate he could have been when he rejected your ruling and he left the chamber to disrespect all his colleagues in here. Mr. Speaker, if you ask me to stop speaking now, I will stop, because I'll respect the chair, because we're in an honorable chamber.
Mr. Speaker,
And
on a
if,
point of
Mr.
order.
Speaker,
On a point
you
of order,
want
Mr.
me
Speaker.
to withdraw,
Honorable member for
why
Castries
can't I
South.
speak?
On a
Why
point of
can't I
order. I
speak?
can speak on
Honorable-
a point of order.
Member for Castries
Standing on
South.
a point of order.
Let's yes,
Point of order
member for Grosley.
41, standing order 41, Mr. Speaker, you specifically and this directly asked the member of Castries South to withdraw the statement. According to standing order 41, your ruling is not up for appeal. And you are actually being challenged, Mr. Speaker, by the honorable member for Castries South, and that is a breach of the standing orders of this honorable House. Mr. Speaker.
Withdraw the statement from the Speaker. That's what you do.
Honorable member for Castries South, I'm still speaking to you.
Okay, Mr. Speaker, tell me exactly what you want me to withdraw. I will say it and exactly how you want me to say it.
Your exchange between yourself and member for Grosley, in that exchange, you did in fact use the words liar.
So take it back. Yes,
And if it is found out, Mr. Speaker, I never
I
used
will
the word liar.
apologize to
You will
you if I have.
apologize to me. Okay, because... Okay, Mr. Speaker, if during the course of my debate I call the honorable member a liar, I withdraw it.
Very
But I
well.
can tell you, Mr. Speaker, if I wanted to use or so characterize him, I would speak about his mendacity, how mendacious he is. I would not use an inelegant word like liar. Mr. Speaker, let me continue. I have withdrawn it, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you.
I have withdrawn it.